I was having a lot of trouble with my son at the daycare he was in. He was just 3 years old, and he was having a real difficult time with behavior issues, and I was actually getting calls from the daycare to come and pick him up midday because they actually couldn't handle his behavior, how extreme it was, throwing and just not listening, and so it was really a big concern. At the time, I was very stressed out and extremely, borderline depression because I had no. It just seemed hopeless, and I knew I needed help. Well, the parent coach that came in was terrific. She would come and we would just catch up on how the week was, and we'd just go from there. At first, it's not awkward, but just a little. But it didn't take long to open up and just feel comfortable. I mean, it's because we were just talking about the stuff regarding my son and my daughter. I mean, I have a 6-year-old son and a teenage daughter, so there was issues. She came in. The parent coach came in just for my son, but of course, it's all relevant. She would start with some suggestions about how to help at the daycare and at home with even simple things like creating visual cues and having them post. Taped on the walls and stuff for dressing, visual cues for dressing and eating, brushing teeth, all those things. And there was a lot of communication in between the meetings as well. The parent coach would often text me, just see how it's going, if she knew there was some issues from the prior week, and just wanted to sort of check in. Once I started getting some momentum with the parent coach, it was a real turnaround. And you just see those little improvements and in my son's behavior, and it just that just made a world of difference. I'm doing much better now. I took that knowledge that I'd gained from the parent coach and family dynamics and brought that to the new daycare, to the new school, and working with the professionals there, the teachers and the staff, which they're absolute professionals. We're all on the same page, like real fast, and that was gold for me. Anyone can just spout off information, but I mean to actually to customize it to each family or situation is a different matter, I think.
I was a new mom at the time, and I was just having a lot of difficulty with understanding my new baby, understanding, the crying, because every time they cried, you wake up, and I wasn't getting sleep. I was just getting overwhelmed, and the routine that I had before the baby was born, you just go along with it, no worries, and now, boom, everything changes in a flash, and I just didn't know how to deal with things. And my health nurse kept in touch with me. She came over, she would always call, and she was the one who recommended that I call Family Dynamics. When I talked about the difficulty I was having and how I felt overwhelmed, they understood. There was like compassion in their voices, and their responses was, you're not the only one. New moms find it difficult, and babies don't come with a manual, so that's what they're there for, is to help you. I began with the parent coach. She understood, what I was going through, having been a new mom herself not too long ago. She could feel my pain, my discouragement, frustration. And she would always say, don't worry, you'll get through it. It's a phase that every newborn goes through. Because I had asked for information about crying, because some cries meant hunger, other cries just meant hold me. Once I kind of got a feel for it, I think that's when I started feeling better and was able to get myself into a little bit of a routine and find some sleep here and there. And from there, I was able to actually be feeling more confident as a mom too, because you always doubt yourself. Am I doing this right? Am I doing that